Lonzo was traded to the Utah Jazz, and he's expected to be waived. I've been saying the Celtics should go and get Lonzo Ball for years, and for the first time it actually feels realistic. I've always been a big fan of Lonzo Ball's game, and I'll let you know why. Yesterday morning when I woke up, I saw the news that we traded Chris Boucher to the Jazz. I thought that was it. I knew Lonzo was on the Jazz. I was like, oh, we got him. I woke up thinking my dreams had come true. We didn't get anything back. It was just to clear some space. So I started thinking, if we traded Boucher to the Jazz for nothing, there's definitely been other conversations between other players with the Jazz currently, potentially with Lonzo Ball. That's what I'm hoping, at least. If you've been keeping up, Celtics management, Jazz management, they're homies. Danny Ainge, he's over there now. He was with the Celtics. So there's a real Jazz connection there. I'm hoping there's an agreement of, all right, we'll let you Celtics know when we waive Lonzo so you can pick him up before anybody else does. Not sure if that's a thing, like getting dibs on players after you get waived, but I'm just hoping, this is just me being optimistic. So I'm hoping they give us dibs, let us know, and then the Celtics move in quick and scoop him up. I really believe Lonzo Ball's play style fits the Celtics perfectly. I don't care what his shooting numbers are, just give it to us. If Joe Mazzulla lets the young guys play through mistakes, I think it's worth just letting Lonzo play through some mistakes, see where his real average is. Actually let him find a rhythm, not just like, you're not shooting well enough, let's just go ahead and waive you. And all the other teams in the league just believe that's him at his best now. In my opinion, if you just let him play, get into a rhythm again without getting hurt or anything, it'll come back to good looking stats that are worth having on your team. And if they don't return to the, good shooting numbers, that would suck. Context is important. Lonzo was out for a long time with a knee injury. It looked like he was doomed for his whole career. But transplant of some sorts let him have a knee again, and he can actually move pretty well. He can move again. Like, he was just playing like 20 minutes a night with Cleveland. But they didn't really let him get comfortable at all. Based on, I didn't watch all Cleveland's games, so I'll be honest. I don't have time for all that. But I keep up with Lonzo, and he just didn't look very comfortable. Maybe it was just the coaching that wasn't really favoring him and his style. But in my opinion, I still see that he can hoop. I know the injury history is something that teams would sway away from. Yeah, I understand that. But come on. He's not that hurt anymore. Just not doing as well as people would think he should be doing. But it's really a style of play. He doesn't have to be a crazy athlete for his style to play to work. He just has to be able to move at least a little bit. And then I'm sure with more reps, he'll just get better at using what he has, even if it's limited athleticism. Everything Lonzo does, other than maybe his bad shooting, is very valuable to a team. His mind is a weapon. His IQ is elite. He can make it work regardless. He just knows how to play the game at a high level. And his passing is the best in the league. Probably Trae Young type passing levels, and healthy and believed in. He'd be going crazy with assists and defense. Smart defense too. He's not just out there hacking. He's not a Lou Dort. He's like a Jokic or like a Dyson Daniels. They're just smart and know when to gamble, when to reach for something, know how to use their hands well, good in the passing lanes. He can read the offense, make good predictions, get steals. He's just all around top tier basketball mind. But a lot of people think he's washed, and it pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie. He just needs a little support, someone to believe, a team to believe in him. I think the Celtics could do that. The Cavs didn't do that. A lot of fans are not believing in him right now. They think he's trash. I believe in him. I don't think he's trash at all. If Brad Stevens somehow gets Lonzo Ball, that'd be pretty amazing. I'd probably cry a tear of joy. Just one though. Because Lonzo plays winning basketball, and I like his style of basketball. Even if he's just in the locker room being a vet, and we play him once in a while, that'd be beneficial to any team. But I would want to play him second string, third string minutes. I don't want him to be a huge part of the starting five or anything. He'd be the perfect pickup for winning basketball off the bench. And who knows if he comes to Boston. There's just me thinking, dreaming big. But if he comes to Boston, maybe Melo Ball, he's I don't want to be with the Hornets anymore. And he comes to Boston for the low. He'll take a pay cut. He'll take a pay cut to play with his brother for a ring. And in the end, they bring home 3 more banners. Triple Bs. 3 more BB Big Baller banners. Big baller banners hanging from the rafters. And I'd be singing, oh, say, can you see? That'd be amazing. If it does happen, I'd be happy as heck. And I'd be convinced that Brad Stevens is the GOAT. And me, Brad Stevens 2.0. I have no sources. This is just pure hope. I really think Lonzo Ball is still that guy. It's just, we gotta believe in him like he's that guy. And then bring that guy off the bench. And he could be that sixth man of the year. Hey, if that ever happens, I'm a genius. Lonzo Ball, sixth man of the year with the Celtics. I'm placing my bet. But what do you think, though? Do you think Lonzo Ball is a good pickup for the Celtics? Would you want Lonzo Ball on your team if you're not a Celtics fan? There's room on the bandwagon. Or do you think Lonzo was washed? Don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Only if you enjoyed, though. I'd appreciate that. As always, thanks for watching. My name is Mata. Peace out. Yes, sir.